What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I went shopping. I asked you guys on my Facebook and on actually no, I think it was just on Snapchat. My bad. Yeah, I think it was just on Snapchat. I asked you guys if you wanted to see a full face first impressions or a full face drugstore makeup look. Drugstore makeup look totally won, but I was just like, let's do both, right? So I went shopping. I have some new stuff, a little bit of older things. I mean, I don't know, but it's all drugstore, I think. There's a bit of stuff on my desk right now. Some new, some old, some I don't even know what to think of. So hopefully this all goes well. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm going to use my Mario Badescu skincare facial spray. This one is the aloe with camille, aloe, camille, and lavender. So I'm just going to shake that up a bit and put some moisture back into my face. It does get a little bit tacky, which I love. Now, I know this, I'm not sure if this is new or if it's not, I don't know what it is, but this one is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. It is a face primer, so it looks like that. It kind of reminds me of Tarte's little pot that has this kind of, I don't even know. So I'm just gonna grab some, pressing this onto my face, on my nose. I don't see it like clinging onto dry spots. It still feels a little bit like tacky on the face, but I mean, it's all right. I think I'm gonna have to just play around with this one a little bit more. So next, I did find, I could not for the life of me find the L'Oreal Infallible Pro one, the one that just came out 24 hours. So I did find this one, and this one, it said that it was new. So this one is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, and I got the shade MW2. It comes in a big old doe-foot applicator. You know what this one reminds me of? It does remind me of the Clinique one, because it has that doe-foot applicator. But I hope this is my, because I did not try this, but we're gonna find out. Maybe a little bit too light for me. It's okay. We're just gonna roll with it. There wasn't really much on the shade range. There was quite a bit, but not much. So, I don't know about that. I'm gonna be using the Equal Tools Fresh Perfecting Blender. This one, it says that this one was new, infused with antimicrobial silver. Okay. So this foundation, it looks like it's a medium coverage foundation because I can kind of see a little bit where my redness peeks through. So I'm probably going to have to build this up, but it looks healthy. Like it kind of just looks like skin. So this is just one layer, and I mean, I can kind of feel where it's, you know, like I can feel like there's something on there, but it doesn't feel like I have anything on there on my face. I am actually kind of impressed with this. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in. I don't know if you can see, but it just, I don't know. It just looks like skin, honestly. It is a medium coverage or light to medium coverage foundation. So I would recommend you place or put another layer on there to get a little bit more of a fuller coverage. But I am loving the way this foundation looks. So I'm just going to set it with the Fit Me powder. I'm still kind of on the edge about this one. Like, I like it, but I'm gonna try applying this powder with using a brush, because when I applied it using a little puff, it kind of just felt like it was caked on, and I can see my pores come out a little bit more with it. So I'm gonna try using a brush, and I'm just picking up the R2 Morphe brush, and I'm just gonna set the face. Okay, so next for concealer, I got the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, and I got the color Soft Beige. I'm just gonna start patting this all under my eyes. It kind of looks like the same color as my foundation, just a tad lighter, which I'm not mad about. I can probably just use this color as a concealer for the summer days. And using my contour duo from Wet n Wild and Dulce de Leche, that did not come out right. Oh, I can't even talk. Using this lighter side, I am just gonna place that right on top to brighten it up. To bronze up the skin, I'm also gonna be using the Duo powder. I'm honestly loving my skin right now, not joking. And then for cheeks, for cheeks, I'm using the L'Oreal Paradise. This is the one that I used in my last video, and I actually really liked it, but a little goes a long way. We all knew that. So I'm just applying that to the apples of the cheeks and dragging that back. It does have like a very slight sheen to it, which I freaking love. And the scent isn't too overpowering, so it doesn't bother me none. Before we get to the eyes, I'm just applying a little bit of Burt's Bees onto my lips. I did get two different palettes. I did get the Maybelline Lemonade Craze, and then the NYX Ultimate. This one is the Warm Neutrals palette. So this is what it looks like. I did swatch a little bit, and this one is, if I can open it, Lemonade Craze. This one looks super pretty. So to prime the lid, I'm just going to be using a little bit of that NYX concealer. I didn't find an actual primer, so I mean, I don't mind using a concealer as a primer or a base for the eyeshadow, so we gonna use that, okay? Okay. Using my BH Cosmetics 138 brush, I'm just grabbing a little bit of that banana shade from the Wet n Wild Duo, and I'm just applying that and setting that foundation. Not foundation, I'm sorry, concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with the Maybelline Lemonade Craze eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. It looks so amazing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started with this color right here. This one is called Sweet Tea, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'll be using the Morphe M505 brush and getting that Sweet Tea color. I'm going to load that all over the brush, tap off the excess, and start placing that as my transition shade. And I'm going to focus it more on the outside of the eye. I'm going to drag it in just a little bit, whatever is left on the brush, but focus that color more on the outer corner of the eye. Oh my god, these smell! Is it me? Or is it just me? I don't know. I think it smells delicious. To warm up that color just a little bit more, I'm going to dip into the NYX Ultimate palette, and this one is called Warm Neutrals. And I'm going to get this nice orangey color there. And I'm going to load that onto the same brush, tap off any excess, and apply that in the same area. Oh yeah, I like that color. So we're going to mix the two colors together, and we're going to start packing that color right into the outer corner. Now using a smaller brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip into Ice Pop and a little bit of that orange color. And we're just going to deepen up the outer corner before we get to applying the dark brown. Now using a smaller brush, this one is an E17 brush, I'm going to go ahead and get a mixture of this dark brown and a little bit of that dark brown as well. So now that we have a little something like this, I'm gonna grab Sugar Coated, which is this nice little copper color. Ooh, yes, that looks so good. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna first try it with my finger and see where I want to put it. Okay, yeah, I think that's gonna be good. And we're just going to apply that kind of just right in the center of the lid. Okay, so for the inner corner or the inner portion of the eye, I do want to use this color right here. This one is called Citrus. Pretty golden sheen to that. I'll be using my BH Cosmetics number 4 brush, and I'm just gonna pick that up. Okay, so I'm gonna wet the brush and see if I get some more pigment with that, because dry I don't get as much pigment, or as the pigment as I was expecting. I'm using Main Squeeze and Citrus together to make that goldish color pop a little bit more. I think the two mixed together works a lot better than just Citrus. And to highlight, I'm going to be using the sherbet color right here at the very top. Okay, so I found this and I was super intrigued because I've never ever used something like this before. So this one is the new L'Oreal Paris Unbelieva Brow. I'm thinking it's new because I've never seen it before. So it comes with this. This is the tube. I picked out Burnett because I thought this was, you know, the closest thing to me. It does look a lot gray. A lot more gray in the tube, so I kind of hope that it doesn't, and it just, you know, it oxidizes to the color that I need it to be, but we're gonna find out. And it comes with a wand, so I'm just gonna pick up the product. It says on the description to fill out the sparse areas, so that's exactly what I'm doing first. So I am noticing when it dries, it does get a little hard. My hairs start to like, it's starting to like thicken, or like I guess the product is thickening the brow hairs. Oh yeah, so I can feel the tugging from the spoolie from the brows. Oh my god, oh my god, I'm kind of living for this. All right, so now that our brows are Fleek AF, I saw this and I was like, what? It's the Maybelline Curvitude liner. I mean, it has a weird little picture. I don't know if you can see it. You see that weird curve? Like, it looks weird. I don't know. You can see it in the back a little bit more. Oh, right there. So I'm just gonna apply it as I normally would a regular liner. I start from the inside. Oh, that's black. Ooh, I love it. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so now for under the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this palette. I'm gonna be using the orange brown color and a little bit of that dark brown color right here. For lashes, I'm just using the Lash Paradise Voluminous Lash Mascara. So I just went ahead and popped on some lashes. The lashes that I used today were number 11s by Kiss. For highlight, this is the new CoverGirl. This one is called True Blend Super Stunner palette in 510. I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty excited. It looks promising. This is what they look like. I'm gonna swatch them really quickly here. They look super yummy. Oh my god, okay, I think I'm gonna mix all three. So I'm gonna be using my Morphe E61 brush, and I'm gonna go dry. Ooh, it does kick up quite a bit of powder. A lot of powder kicks up. I don't know. Okay, because when I swipe it, powder goes up, and I think I have that on my lashes, which is not pretty. It just, ooh, yeah, that's not, I don't, For the lips, I'm going to be using a Spice For Me. This one is a Maybelline lipstick. And I think I'm going to apply this lip gloss on top. This one is called Unreal. So we'll be using Spice For Me on the bottom and then Unreal on the top. I did apply this spice for me, but it was too overpowering, so I just dabbed a little bit off with a makeup wipe, and then I went ahead and just put Unreal on top to tone it down and bring it to a nice nude-ish color. Okay, and then to set the face, I found CoverGirl's Look Lockup. CoverGirl Look Lockup All Day Setting Mist. Locks makeup in place all day. Microfine mist. Has a weightless, barely there feel. Prevents makeup from smudging or settling into fine lines. Dermatologically tested. Oh my god, that's a huge word. Okay guys, that all concludes this makeup look, this all drugstore makeup look. No high-end, nothing, just drugstore. And there was some favorites and there's some stuff that I kind of had to just play around. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.